Hey guys, welcome to another edition of GamingNight. If you are watching this anytime after, this is after 8 o'clock, I will not be here. I will be at our house games. I'm deciding to upload this video before I head out. It's 6:30 a.m. So planning on having this video uploaded at 7, so 7 o'clock. So just so you know, I'll be at our house games. They don't open until noon, so I'm gonna be getting breakfast and relaxing until they open. And then I'll go over there. I wanted to get some, hopefully my friend's stuff's in, and hopefully some of my stuff's in. And then I wanted to say thank you for those that have contributed to my channel, either by watching my videos, giving thumbs up, commenting, and then especially my Patreons that the one that had donated undisclosed amount. I don't discuss how much, but they didn't want to go through my Patreon. They wanted to go through my PayPal, so I gave them the information for my PayPal. PayPal is an option. I also have a Facebook Pay, but I don't know how that is. I only use it for my fiance usually, so and my one friend. So I have that as well. But mostly, if you guys don't want to do the Patreon, and I'm fine with the PayPal Pay. I mean, if you guys decide to go that route, even $1 is much appreciated. I was originally planning just having the low tier for $1 instead of the $5, which was Patreon wanted me to do because the sticker. But that'll give you access to. I'll give you guys the link to all the stuff that's on my Patreon page. So that's on there. So whether or not, and then of course, you're not going to get all the extra bonus material that I will be still doing. You'll still get unboxing videos here. But the certain particular ones are going to be for the Patreon only, and they're going to be They're going to be. I'm going to have like a limited time deal over on Patreon. Then after a certain period of time, there will come to YouTube. It just, you guys, the people that are not Patreon, just gonna have to wait a little longer. So because and of course the Patreon gives you access to surveys and all that stuff. So unfortunately, with going through PayPal, I can't really give you guys the a pass to get into it. But what I can do is I can send you guys emails or whatever of the surveys and questions and stuff like that. I guess I'll figure something out if you guys decide to go that route. I just feel that any kind of money you guys donate, or whether it's you watching my videos or commenting my videos, thumbing them up, sharing my channel with other people, or sharing my Patreon page, it's all good for me. I'm not fussy one bit. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working on some projects. I'm going to show you one of the projects I'm working on, which I haven't really put any videos up of. Really, this is going to be the first one I'm putting up, and it's something completely new to me. And it's something I'm interested in doing, and I've been thinking about it for a while. And I wanted to share this game with you guys, and of course, I'll have behind the scenes stuff, like talk about the process of, like, what materials I use and all that stuff. But that's on the Patreon side. So, anyways, at the end of so once I'm done talking and rambling on here, you will get video clips, no audio from the clip. I'll have some background music in it, of course, and then all the other stuff. So that I've done. So, like I said, I've been playing the Atari Mania, and I really like that a lot. I had so many flashback memories of these old games, and the fact that they mishmash them all together into like one game, it's pretty cool. For me, it's I'm not like, it's been a while since I play a lot of these games on the control, so my reflexes are really And then the fact that the games are all based off of the other games, but they're not always going to be the same. Like, a mini game that you're like, even though you're playing Centipede or Millipede, you don't have you don't necessarily are going to be the character that you normally would play. It and stuff. There's just so many things. I highly, if you grew up in like you're a fan of the Atari, like you grew up with it, and you like the Recharge series, but you want a little bit more nostalgia that in a different way, because it's really cool. Like if you're a fan of like WarioWare and Atari, I think you guys would dig it quite a bit. It's kind of like Hot Pixels, because I know that they had Hot Pixels for on the PSP, but that one was a little bit different. I mean, it had some things that were like Atari game-ish, but not everything. This one is all Atari-ish stuff. And there's two, like I said, in the game, you got like, you got free play mode when you unlock stuff. You could play arcades. You could basically play like if like you're in Wario where you replay a level. You try to beat it. Get through it further, a bigger section of it. Sorry if I'm a little bit. My eyes are fading out. I'm tired a little bit. But yeah, you got the exploration mode, which kind of feels almost like a cross between Sword Quest and Atari's adventure game. But you're going to be solving certain kind of, like little puzzles you got to figure out, like find items and use the items. And items are like got that little bar like you'd have in the Indiana Jones one, or the Sword Quest series, because it's got that little, and there's so many nods in this game and references and stuff. So if you're a fan of Atari, like grew up with it, I think you will enjoy it quite a bit. There's just so much stuff. I mean, for an average player nowadays, like if they're not really into not that deep into nostalgia, some of the mini games, I guess you can call them, are gonna be hit or miss for them. But for me, I just find them really. There's a lot of charm to it, a lot of little nods and stuff. Like, and the game the story actually kind of like it takes. I don't want to say it takes ideas from Wreck-It Ralph and Pixels movie. I mean, it's just kind of like. Because you're just playing a caretaker that's trying to keep because you're getting ready to retire after your 50th anniversary, you're going to retire. So you're just trying to keep the arcade in tip-top shape. And of course, the catastrophe happens, and I'm not going to spoil it to you, but like, it's pretty cool. Like all the little, they got each stereo area has their own little boss, and they got kind of like all kinds of different little things to do to beat them and stuff. And it's kind of weird, like seeing like the old stuff. And I mean, some of the graphics of course are updated a little bit like kind of like if it was I don't know, like a 7800 or something like that. But it's just feels really good. So I mean, like I said, there's tons of little hidden things to find in the game. There's jokes and cheesy stuff, and it's a good time. So anyways, I will now cut this conversation short. So anyways, check out Atari Mania if you're a huge Atari fan like I am. You will not regret the purchase. Until then, I'll see you guys next time, so enjoy the clips.